It's time to work some upper body, everybody. I probably should have flexed instead of just put my arm out there. Okay. Upper body time. Coach Jillina right here. You got this. Let's warm that body up. 30 seconds is going on the clock. So ready, and here we go. Ding. Elbows are going back, sliding for that external shoulder rotation. Nice and open with those elbows, and slide it up. You should feel big engagement in the upper back. Nice feeling in those shoulders. Get them warmed up. Woo, I even like to flex my fingertips here just to get a little extra in instead of just having unactivated. So I'm just trying to go all the way through. Nice and activated. I even have my core on, so you want to try to activate as much as possible during your warm-up. Standing iron cross, arms out to the side, so nice strong frame with those arms again, shoulders down. We're going for a straight leg here, and go ahead and flex that foot a little bit. Don't worry about how high you can get. Worry about keeping that foot straighter, taking it across your body. If you feel a tingle on the back of the knee bend, that's normal here. Today we are doing an EMOM with our upper body focus. So EMOM, every minute on the minute. So I'm gonna put 1 minute on the clock. You're doing an A skip next, so a little skippity-doo-dah. If you're taking out the hop, you can get a little roll to the toes, little calf work there, a little extra. When you have the opportunity to do extra, you want to take it, especially because we're pumping in all this awesomeness into a 30-minute workout. So go the extra mile. All right. So again, EMOM. So we have these 5 different moves with different numbers next to them. That's the number of reps you're going to shoot for in the 1 minute, the 60 seconds. And then if you have leftover time, Seal Jacks are next. Go ahead and open up those arms. Jump it out or tap it out. And if you need to modify and have a bent knee, maybe limited space or watching out for the chest and shoulders, then right here, or you can jump through that Seal Jack. All right, either way. So again, 60 seconds, you're trying to get those reps done as fast as possible with good form, of course. And then if you have remainder time, you can do our active recovery move, or you can take a little stretch, little sip of water, and then use the last few seconds to set up for the next exercise. All right, external shoulder rotations. There you go. I'm gonna start showing you the moves. You keep warming up, please. External shoulder rotation. So, arc press. You can do your 2 weights pressed together, or you can hold on to just one. I'll show you that in a second. So I'll show you a little semi-profile here. So I have them over one shoulder. I'm going all the way up, fully extending my arms, and then bringing it back down to the other shoulder. So straight on, up, and over. If you're using just one weight, maybe it's a heavier weight, you can squeeze both of your hands in there or cup one over the other. You're moving on to your standing iron cross. So you have your grip here, and you're going up and over for 30. Making sure not to lift the ribs. You want those ribs down, nice tucked under tailbone. So we have good posture, and we're well supported, and we're not straining the back at all. So those are our arc presses. We're gonna go for 30. Every time you go up, it's 1. Then we're gonna move to bicep curls. Oh, I forgot to tell you. We mentioned the active recovery. Back to that A skip. So let's say you do your 30 arc presses and you're like, cool, I got 20 seconds to spare. Great, you can do some air squats. So just some squats with you in the air. Just body weight there for those air squats. And again, like I said, you can stretch, set up for the next exercise, or grab a sip of water before that minute is up. So then you're aiming for 25 bicep curls. So going all the way up, palms facing the shoulders, and then rotate back with the palms at the side for that bicep curl. Again, I'm not arching or lifting, so I'm tucking it under with the tailbone and bringing those ribs down. Seal Jacks, everyone, Seal Jacks. So bicep curl and back down. If you have just one heavy weight or maybe a little bit of an injury, you can do your bicep curl right here, going all the way down to the thighs and all the way up to that collarbone. Alrighty, so 25 of those is what we're getting in for those bicep curls. And then bent over row, we're going for 20. Notice we're getting a little countdown here, knocking off discount, 5% discount every time. Back to your external shoulder rotations. For those bent over rows, we're going feet about hip distance apart. Then we're going to shoulders down and back, focus on having a nice flat back while we shift those hips back. And we have nice long arms, palms facing each other. We're gonna squeeze between the shoulder blades, Get a little tension in those armpits and lats, and do a bent over row. If you are up higher, you're gonna put a lot more focus on your traps. So if you want your back to be working, try to get flatter, and you can do a staggered stance if you need to for your back. All right, you're moving on to your standing iron cross. Next one is a squat and press. So we're gonna keep the weights on the shoulders here. We're not gonna use leg drive for this one. So focus on not using leg drive. We're gonna separate the two moves. We're gonna get a squat in, stop for a second or half second, and then get a press in. A squat, and then a press. And again, we're making sure not to lift as we press overhead. If you have just one heavier weight, you can be here with that squat and then press. All right, last one to show you. You're moving on to your A-skip, everybody. Last one to show you is burpee push-ups. So we're gonna hop on down into a high plank, get our push-up in, hop it back, and then jump it up. If you're modifying this one, step it out, get that push-up off the knees, step it back in, and you can roll to the toes. Other variations include half a hop, half a step. So maybe you're hopping out and stepping back in, or whatever works for you. Or you can hop in and out and still do that push-up off your knees. Alrighty, everybody. You're ready, you're warm, let's do this. So I'm gonna put 1 minute on the clock for you guys. There we go. Okay, checking all the timers. Got him. Okay, so 1 minute on the clock, and we're gonna try to get 30 arc presses in. Every one counts as one. And I'm gonna give you a little 5-second warning so you know to finish up your reps and set up for the next exercise, because there won't be a ding, a buzz in between that and then a break like we normally do. Okay, so it's a little bit different on the timing. For this one, you can have two weights together. Let's set up for that arc press. You're nice and standing, ready, set, here we go. So weights are together over one shoulder, extend, and then bring it over the other shoulder. Tuck those elbows down. On the way down, you're going for 30. If you have just one weight, you're right here. Try to get 30 in. Remember, the ribs are down. Tuck up under that tailbone. Whew. Good, we're gonna keep going. We're not gonna let anything stop us. We're not gonna get distracted. We got this. You can also switch which hand is on top. Halfway through, we're about halfway through here. So that means we're 30 seconds in. Try to make sure the shoulders stay down. So you're fully extending those arms without getting any lift in the shoulders. Tuck those elbows down. Woo, good. Ribs stay down. Little tuck under that tailbone to protect your back. Almost there, everybody. Here's our home stretch. Woo, good, you got it. Can't get the right grip. All right, here's your 5-second warning. So we're gonna do those bicep curls next. Grab two weights if you haven't already. Ready, set, here we go. If you had extra time there, you got all 30 in, then you could have done those air squats for your leftover time. Use the time. Woo! All right, we're going for 25 bicep curls. Here we go, everybody, here we go. Nice. If you're doing one, go ahead, get them in. Count every one to get to that 25. Remember, if you're using one weight here, especially if you're trying to get those 25 in, full range of motion, but try not to swing the body. Make those arms do the work. We're halfway through, aiming for that 25. Keep counting up. Shoulders down and back. Nice, proud chest. Woo! If you're doing the two, try to make sure not to let the elbows flare out or dig into your sides. They're nice and neutral. Here's your home stretch, everybody. Woo! If you got spare time, 10 seconds left. We're doing those air squats. Use the time. All right, we're gonna set up for that bent over row in 3, 2, here we go. Feet are hip distance apart. Shift those hips back. Nice, shoulders down and back and flat back. Squeeze. Good, I am tucking up under at the belly button to help protect my back here. This is getting a lot of core work in. If you need a little staggered stance, you can do that for your back. Good, if you need to reset, do that, reset. If it doesn't feel quite right, tuck it up under and then slide those hips back. Squeeze your back. And then extend those arms all the way down. All right, we're going for 20 here. Woo! Good work, good work. All right. I didn't mention that this is one round and we are doing 4 rounds, everybody. So keep that endurance mentality. Try not to groan. It's okay. Woo! All right, less than 10. Last few seconds here. All right, we're gonna set up for that squat and press in 3, 2, weights at the shoulders. Remember to separate them. Squat and press. Don't use help from the legs. Squat and press. Making sure not to lift the ribs when you're pressing overhead, and making sure to not have the knees go forward for that squat. Squat, get 15 in. The squat and the press is 1. Get them both in. Woo! If you have spare time, you're doing those air squats, or grab that sip of water. Woo! We're all gonna take a sip of water between rounds. We got those burpee push-ups to do next. We can do this. 20 more seconds right here. Woo! Good. Some workouts are more mentally taxing than others. Home stretch right here. 15 seconds or less. Stay with it. Woo! Doing great. Almost there. All right, set up for those burpee push-ups. Here we go, and begin. Hop it on out. Get that push-up. Bring it on back in and jump. If you're modifying, you can step it. Go for 10 here, everybody. Go for 10. Whoo! Or you can jump it in and out. Get that push-up off the knees. Come on back in. Woo! Love it, guys, love it. All right, go for 10. You could do it. Nice quick setup. Nice careful push-up. Woo! You're doing great. You got 30 seconds. Stay on it, stay on it. Good form. Woo! If you got spare time, air squat time. Nice work. Home stretch, everybody, home stretch. Almost. Keep breathing through. Off the knees or off the toes for those push-ups. Come on back in. Last few seconds here, go all the way. Woo! All right. Really nice, everybody. Water break, and we're gonna start back at the top. All right, now you have a feel for all the moves, kind of know what to do. So round 2 is gonna go smoother. Okay, let's go. 1 or 2 weights. We're gonna start over one shoulder for that arc press. If you have rings or whatnot getting in your way, take them off. I should have done that before we started. Here we go, up and over. Whew, just like to wear so many rings. We're going for 30, so crank it out with a good form. Sorry, I keep hitting the mic. Hopefully it doesn't make a bunch of feedback in there, or I just did right there. Sorry. Gotta tuck it in a little bit. Maybe that's better. Whew. Good, good, good. All right, halfway through this one, get your 30 reps in of that nice arc press. Find a good grip for that weight. Elbows coming in. Watch the ribs. Keep them down right here. So you have to flex your core and really focus on your posture to not arch your back. After you get your 30 in, you can do those air squats. Woo! Yeah, you're working it. 7 seconds. Give me a couple more. All right, we're gonna set up for those bicep curls. 1 weight or 2. Ready? Here we go. 25. You're getting 25 of those bicep curls in. Woo! Nice. You could always put your hands underneath the weight here as long as you can grip it safely. Feels a little bit different for those muscles. I know I like it, but again, only if it's a safe grip. All the way down, all the way up. Shoulders down and back here. You got it. Whoo! We're flexing our core to kind of keep a good balance. We're nice and limber in those legs, not too stiff. Over halfway through right here, get all 25 bicep curls in, and then you have time for air squats, everybody. Woo! Good. I am losing count myself as I chat with you, so don't necessarily go off of what I'm doing. Count yourself out, and then we have time for air squats. After our 25, we're going for those 20 bent over rows next. All right, let's set up for that in 3, 2, here we go, bent over rows. Feet are hip distance apart. Squeeze the back. We're going for 20. Woo! There you go. Awesome job, everybody. Way to work, way to work. There you go. Remember, if you're up higher, you're putting more work on those traps right there. So if that is not your aim, then let's get nice and horizontal with the body. Bring that chest, try to get parallel to the floor. All right, you're about halfway through this one. Get your 20 bent over rows in. Staggered stance if you need to. Woo! All right, after you get your 20 in, shake it off and get right into those air squats. Sitting those hips back, chest up. Woo! And pump those arms. All right, we're doing that squat and press in 3, 2, here we go. Weights on the shoulders, palms facing each other. Squat, hold for a second or half a second, and press. Remember not to arch. Squat, ribs are down, press. There you go. There's a pause in between. Stand all the way up, squeeze those glutes, and press. 15. One squat, one press equals 1. Woo! There you go. Limitless. Look at you. This workout can't hold you. Good. You're over halfway through. Get your 15 in. You got time for air squats. Do it up. Woo! Nice. Here's your home stretch. 15 seconds or less. Air squats are next. Woo! With that active recovery. Stay active. All right, last few seconds. Set up for your burpee push-up. Ready? Here we go. Burpee push-ups. Hop it out. Push up. Woo! Try to make sure for that push-up that your hands aren't pointing in and the elbows aren't going out to the side like a T. Let's have those fingers forward, and you're making like a letter A with the top of your head to your elbows. Keep it up, keep it up. Woo! We got time to do 10. Let's get them in. Woo-woo! Good, guys, good. Keep breathing, keep working. You're on it. Just 10 burpee push-ups. If you're getting 8 in with good form, make that your number. Count it. You'll get better. You'll work your way up to 10 in a minute. Woo! Go for it, go for it. Here's your home stretch. We're going all the way through on this one. Nice work. Off the knees or off the toes. Keep it up, keep it up. Final few seconds. Woo! There you go. Yeah. Water sip, and back to our arc press. 2 mini rings. Okay, ready for our arc press, everybody? Set, here we go. Better. Whoo! Rings are just so fashionable and fun. I like to decorate my hands. They don't work great for weight workouts though. Whoo! I pretend like they do. And then I always take them off. Whoo! Stubborn about being decorative. All right, you guys are doing great. Get your 30 in. Remember, those ribs want to lift. Bring them down. Really think navel to spine. Connect those two up and over. And you're trying not to reach with your shoulders when you're extending your arms. Keep them down, up. There we go. Whoo! After you get your 30 in, you're doing those air squats. Change up the grip if you need to. Tuck those elbows down. All right, we got a few more seconds here. Whew. All right, let's set up for those bicep curls. Ready, set, here we go. We're doing 25 here. 25 of those bicep curls, 2 or 1. Come on up. Shoulders down and back. So we do have some engagement in the back here to have that nice proud chest. Good, good, good. We want to think about that. Anytime we're working on the front of the body like we are here for the bicep curls, we want to think about the opposite side and what it's doing. All kinds of moves, we need to be aware of our body in the 360, in the round, not just the plane that we're working on. Woo! Oh, sorry, that was probably loud. That would have been where my mom cringed because I wooed in her ear. Sorry, Mom. I know, I'm too loud for some. I just get so pumped up, guys. 25 bicep curls, and with your leftover time, you're using it for those air squats. Woo! Good. Toes are tracking out, excuse me, knees are tracking out over the toes. Sit those hips back. All right, we're ready for those bent over rows in 3, 2, here we go. Feet are hip distance apart. Remember, to start, we're tucking up under and really squeezing the glutes, squeezing the core, and then coming down so we're nice and prepared for this position. We feel solid. We feel that navel drawing in towards the spine, and we are good to go. Nice and steady. Feel anchored from the center out. Good. Halfway through, get your 20 bent over rows in, and after that, you're moving on to those air squats for the remainder of the 60 seconds. Woo! Good work, everybody. Oh my goodness, we're already on round 3. Look at us go. So we got our 20 in. Keep going if you need a little bit more time on those bent over rows. And then squats. We're doing our squat and press in 3, 2, here we go. Go for 15, squat, hold for a second, and press. So we're trying to make sure that upper body is working here for that press. If you have one weight, it's at the collarbone. Sit into that squat and press. Making sure that those ribs stay down so you're not arching at all. Keep them down. So that takes some flex in the core. Oh, see, I cheated and used a little leg drive there. So stop. You gotta stop and then press. Good. Whoo, nice. All right, after we get our 15 in, we're moving on to those air squats. So you can set that weight down and you're working with just your body weight here. Sitting those hips back, knees aren't going forward. Big bend in the knees and in the hips here. All right, we're ready for our burpee push-ups in 3, 2, here we go. Burpee push-ups, everybody. Get them in, get them in. Try to breathe through that push-up. You got it, you got it. Putting yourself to the test. Off the knees or off the toes. Try to get your 10 in. Whew. There we go. Good. You can step it in and out if you need to, or maybe you're comfortable hopping it back and then you step it up. That's okay too. You can always roll to the toes if you need to take out that jump at the top there. Good. Woo! Okay, 20 seconds left. See what you can do. See if you can finish up that 10 or whatever we're working on for your burpee push-up count. Way to go. All right, let's go all the way through. This is a tough one. Hard to end on burpee push-ups. You're doing it. Give me those last few seconds like a boss. All right. Good. Okay, everybody. Last round, no finisher. Just these 5, and we're solid, good to go. Okay. Ready for one weight or two with that arc press? Ready? Here we go. Elbows are tucked to start. Up and over. Watch those ribs lifting. So we're trying not to arch the back. So that would be an arch in the back where the ribs are lifted and the tailbone is flared out. So tuck it under, front and back. And there you go. Whoo! Good. Go for 30. Can't help but jam a little bit when there's a fun song on. There it is. Whoo! Get your serious dance floor face on. Maybe that's not your dance floor face. Maybe yours is a little bit more smiley. Whoo! Good. All right. Maybe one of those people who dances with their tongue out. Some people do that. Whatever your style is, get your fun face on. After you got your 30 arc presses in, you got time for air squats. Then we're rocking those bicep curls. Ready, bicep curls? In 3, 2, 1. 1 or 2 weights here. Coming on up. 25. Try to make sure you're nice and set. So you have a little squeeze between those shoulder blades. Nice open chest. Woo! If you're doing 2, it's at the side, at the thigh, and rotate palm to the shoulder, and then back down to get a full range of motion in. Don't use that body to swing. Try to make it all on the bicep. You got it. Woo! Okay. Reset. There you go. Nice. You should feel good tension in the bicep there. You got it. Okay, we're down to the home stretch here. After you get your 25 bicep curls in, air squats. Woo! We got bent over rows next, everybody. Stay with me right here with those bicep curls or air squats. We're gonna set up for those bent over rows. In 3, 2, here we go. Remember our setup. Tuck up under, squeeze the glutes, core is flexed, and then nice flat back. Woo! Think about squeezing those shoulder blades together. That's what's bringing those weights up. So I'm thinking about bringing the weights towards my ribs, or the front part of the weights here to my armpits. Good. Get 20 in. If you can, fire off a few at a time, and then take a breather. All right, we have 30 seconds down, 30 seconds to go here. Woo! After your 20, remember you can have that staggered stance if it helps you. Good work, good work. Nice and set. After your 20, it's air squat time. Woo! Loosen up those arms. Loosen up those shoulders. You can do circles if you want. Almost there. Okay, squat and press. Ready, set, here we go. Palms facing each other, weights at the shoulders, and press. You're either doing one weight or two right here. Whoo! Oh, I cheated. Don't cheat. Full squat and press, strict press. So we're not using help from the legs. Good. Woo! We're going for 15. Stay with 2 if you can. But if you've been working with 1 or you need to switch to 1, you can. Big challenge if you keep the same weights all the way through the exercise. That's really awesome. Trying to get the same number of reps in. It's going to get harder as we go along. That's how this workout's designed. All right, last few seconds. Get those good reps in. Almost there. Burpee push-ups coming up. Oops, I cheated again. 3, 2, we got to focus. Here we go. Whew. Get those push-ups in off the knees or off the toes. If you need to step through it, you can. Nice. All right, you got this. This is our final exercise. Try to get all 10, or if you've been hitting 7 or 8, hit that number, hit that number. You can do it, everybody. You gotta dig deep right here. Big challenge. Whew, take that challenge. Don't question yourself, just trust yourself. Do the best you can. You got this. Power up yourself. Whew. Speak positively to yourself. You can do this. Come on, breathe with me. We're in the tough stuff. We got this. 11 more seconds to go. Work all the way through it. You can do so much in just 11 seconds. Stay right here. A couple more to go. Finish up that last rep. So close. 3, 2, woo! All right. Good job, us. We are slick. Whew. The ruler. Very nice. Woo! Okay. Let's take our right arm across the body, shoulder down, away from the ear. How are we feeling? Hopefully super good. Whew. Sometimes I feel like the mic could be like way out here and then it'd be the right volume. I'm a little too loud for most, so it's okay. I won't be offended if you need to turn me down, if your sound is really good. I'm coming across too loud on that sound bar. I understand. This has been my whole life. I didn't have a chance. I really didn't have a chance because my mom is loud, my dad is loud, my brothers are loud. The whole side of dad's family is loud. Mom's side is quieter. So I didn't have a fighting chance to be quiet. But at least you can hear me. And if you really know the moves, You essentially could turn the sound way down, or some people like to go off our PDFs or whatnot instead. Whatever gives you the best workout and has you have a good flow, go for that. Let's take now our right hand and either reach between the shoulder blades or towards that left one. And then you're gonna take your fingertips of the left hand and try to take it towards the back corner. Stretch it across to get that tricep. Woo! What a great workout. I am super sweaty. I don't know if you could see that. It's maybe you could call it a glow on my face, but I am really glowing. If it was nighttime, I'd be glowing in the dark. Whoo, so sweaty. But that means we earned it, right? So that feels good. No shame in a good sweat. Whoo. All right, little swing. And now we're taking the left hand in between those shoulder blades, and we're gonna take the right fingertips on that elbow. Try to take it to that back corner. While you're here, kind of make sure you're not tucking your chin down too hard. So adjust yourself so you have nice posture and you're not arching that back like we were talking. Bring the ribs down. There you go. Let's hold that one for a couple more seconds. We're in good timing here, just over that 30-minute mark. All right. Ooh. Okay, a couple shoulder rolls, couple back, couple forward. Yeah. Now let's open up here. So your hands are lower than shoulder level, like you're looking for somebody ready to give them a hug. I would give you a big sweaty hug to say congratulations on your workout, but most of you probably be like, no, thank you. I'll take a high five. I'll double high fives for you for this workout. Way to take care of yourself and get it done here. Whew. Let's go ahead and give ourselves a hug. So we'll go fingertips around those shoulders, press the shoulders down away from the ears, and then take one ear and drop it towards the same side shoulder. So right now I have my right ear towards my right shoulder. Whew. Get a little self-cuddle. You need a little cuddle, you could give yourself a cuddle. All right, back to neutral here. Let's switch arms. Really try to reach around and try to press those shoulders down, opening up those shoulder blades, and then get that opposite ear to opposite shoulder. So if you started on your right like I did, now you're taking your left ear to your left shoulder. We are finishing up this stretch. Please feel free to stay and stretch some more. A couple stretches you might want to do after this is a scorpion, or into a child's pose, and keep those elbows up and press into the floor. Those would feel really good right now. So go right ahead. Or one more would be lacing the fingers and then pressing away, rounding the upper back. So don't worry too much about the press. Worry more about the rounding of the upper back there. You can feel free to hold that one a little bit longer. I just wanted to show you that one. Have a great day, everybody, and we will see you quite soon for your very next amazing Fit Body workout.